Hi, this is DarkFox127 and welcome to another Skyrim Creation Kit tutorial video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an animal follower. I haven't entirely figured this out myself. I got about halfway there a while back and just gave up. Bit of a headache, I couldn't be bothered with it. I found one or two tutorials, both written and visual, around the internet, and I thought that I'd just do one myself after what I've learnt. So credit doesn't entirely go to me. It goes to whoever did actually figure it out and got it spread across the internet. So I am going to show you how to do that today. I will cover a little bit of NPC creation during it. I hope I can go into a little bit more detail than any other tutorials have. So you want to get started by knowing the first three things that you're going to need to duplicate. Now, first thing you obviously want to know is what kind of follower you are going to make. We're going to go with Sabercat, because everyone loves Sabercats. So if we were going to go and make a Sabercat follower, then let's just type in the word Saber to the filter, and then where you want to go, as you can see we've got one here called Skin Sabercat. Duplicate that, edit it, and then we're just going to put follower on the end of each of these. So call that follower, go ahead and click OK, click no, and then yes. Then we're going to just go under one, armor add-on, and we're going to get naked Sabercat. I know, seems a bit, okay, weird, but you want to call that follow as well. Click no, then, oh, hold on, you'd have wanted to duplicate that. We'll go ahead and click yes and create a new one. Basically just need a copy of it and call it by your own thing. Now we need the actual race for the Sabercat, so you can actually have your own sort of race version for him. You'll see why in a minute. So click race, there's Sabercat. We'll just go with a normal Sabercat, so we'll duplicate that, edit that, and then again, general tab, we might as well keep this open while we're here and just tick these two things. Can't open doors is sometimes ticked. If that's ticked, make sure it's unticked. Allow PC dialog, that now needs ticking. Go ahead and click OK, click no and yes again. We are going to be coming back to that in a moment, but there's some things that we need to do first. So the first thing that we actually need to do is go back into our armor and our Sabercat skin, and then we need to change this naked Sabercat here. We need to delete that, add a new one. We need to put what are we going for? Saber, and put your follower one in. Then you need to change the race to your follower race. Click OK. Now we need to actually go to our skin. Go onto that one. Change that to the race as well. Click OK. And that bit's done. Now we need to go back to our race again. It's a bit sort of bouncing back and forth between all these things, but you'll get it as long as you follow this tutorial. So the next thing that you want to do is go into body data. Now if we go ahead and click preview here, we can't see our Sabercat, and the reason for that is we need to just change the skin Sabercat follower. There he is, now you can see him. Lovely Sabercat, big beefy fella. We haven't actually we're gonna have to think of a name for him, but anyway, default voice, make sure it's the Sabercat default voice, and then you're all done there. Go ahead and click OK. So now we've got our own Sabercat follower race, but we need to add him some dialogue. So first thing you're going to need, obviously, is your Sabercat itself. So you need to make your very own Sabercat. Now the usual one that you go for is one with ENC on the front, and then Sabercat. So we're going to duplicate that one, and this is where a little bit of NPC creation comes in. It's pretty much the same at this point. It's pretty much the same as my followers tutorial is. We just edit all the parts that we want. Cheesy grin. So you obviously want to keep most of this the same. It's already done for you. Essential and unique need clicking there. Make sure there's nothing under actor base, or you're going to have some trouble. You can make one from scratch. We're just going to rename him. We'll put Sabercat follower for the ID to make things a just make sure that essential and unique is ticked when you come off, because it tends to change when you change things. Traits you just want to check over, make sure it is actually CR Sabercat voice. Don't really need to change anything else there. Stats we want to go into. Level wise, this is where leveling is quite interesting. You can set it to a bog standard level by not having that box there ticked, and you can set a level, so you can say 33. Speed you can probably leave in terms of animals. Make sure it's class animal predator or match to whatever your kind of follower is going to be, so make sure you get the class correct so everything's leveled correctly. The other way of doing things, we can click PC level mult and basically change the minimum level it can be and the maximum, so it'll be able to level up with you. So I'm going to just leave that. I'm going to put him as level 20, and then we are going into factions. Any factions currently in there, get rid of them. Right click new, type in follower. We need our usual current follower faction, and this is where things veer off a little from the normal follow tutorial. Tap F2 on there, change that to -1. That's very important that it stays that way. Type in animal next for your next one. Player potential animal faction, so it's not going to be potential follower, it's an animal faction, so this means that you can have your normal follower and this guy is going to be counted as an animal follower, so you can have an animal and an NPC like humanoid with you, which is very helpful. You can obviously put other factions in there if you wanted, but we're not going to be doing that. Like, wouldn't be able to put a marriage faction on this one, you wouldn't want to really marry him. But relationships, keywords you can leave. AI data is pretty important. Nothing that don't put very aggressive or frenzied, otherwise he's going to kill everything, including you. We can go up to aggressive because he's a saber cat. We'll keep him a very happy fellow. That's probably not going to make a lot of difference in the mood. I doubt saber cat's really smart, but we'll see. Confidence, foolhardy, because we don't want him running away. Energy you can leave. Make sure he sees help, friends and allies. Any crime, I suppose, you can set that to, so he'll go and kill things for you, because he's a saber cat. Untick the aggro radius box, make sure that isn't on there. Combat style, make sure it's set to what your thing is, so in this case, it's mine C. I'm pretty much already done on most of this. Make sure there's nothing in the packages, that you can set yourself later on if you want. Inventory can stay how it is, nothing in there, unless there's something that needs setting for your particular creature or animal, whatever you want to call it, that's following you. I don't think he looks the type that can really cast spells. I mean, I don't really see him using a steadfast ward or firing a firebolt, so we're not really going to be giving him any spells. That's pretty. So again, like I said, make sure them two boxes are ticked and go OK. Click no and yes, because we made a new version. And there we go, we've got our saber cat, we've got him set up as a race so we can see him, he's ready to become a follower. But the next part of the tutorial, I'm just going to take a break and then I'll appear right back. I'm just going to show the next part will actually be adding the dialogue. Okay, I have to do a little bit of scripting for this, but don't worry, all you're doing is grabbing the script for the dog follower in the game and then you're just tweaking it a little. So it's really quite simple. If you follow these steps, you'll be fine. What you want to do is type follow into the box, and if you've ever done anything with follower dialogue, tweaking things a little. So we need to go into here, we need to make sure you're under player dialogue there. Go under dismiss, and basically I went ahead and as you can see, if we click in here, we'll just take a quick look, and all you do is set a few things up. All text response, all that. It's just set a few things up and you've got a nice bit of script that you just do here. I'm going to download the actual script encryption, but we're basically going to be copying what we've done for the wolf. So you want to be under dismiss, right click new, and as you can guess, we're going to be setting up a dismiss part for this. So response text, this is basically what the saber cat's going to do back, so you can probably just put growl within brackets. That usually does a nice little growl. You can put script notes for yourself, but I don't see any need to. Select sound, now this is pretty important. Put in NPC and the name of whatever creature you're using, so in my case it would be saber cat, and you get a list of things that you can see to match the voice type saber cat. So you need to make sure that if you were doing a mud crab that you'd be typing NPC mud crab and selecting one of those. So I think you can pretty much pick any one of these. You usually just pick something random like death. Go ahead and click OK. You'll get another nice box come up. Prompt is what you're now going to say to him. So we're going to say like, I don't know, what are we doing? Oh, we're dismissing him, aren't we? Not making him wait. So go away, you beast. There we go. exclamation mark, so we know we're shouting at him. Bit harsh. Now you want to go get. Is it get it? No, get is faction. Get is faction. Give me a minute. Get is faction, or get in faction. Get in faction. Very confusing stuff. All we're doing for conditions, all this is doing is basically saying that if it doesn't meet these conditions, the dialogue won't appear in it. So this is actually going to prevent this dialogue from showing up on, say, I don't know, Belethor. So Belethor isn't going to go and growl at us and we can't tell him to sit down and wait. Kind of funny, actually. So we're just making sure only this applies only to our Sabercat. So the faction is obviously going to be current follower faction. Go ahead and click OK. No need to change anything else, so don't worry about that. Click OK. Right click new. We're going to put one more faction like we saw. Get is race. Click on the race. Oh, sorry. In my case, it's going to be Sabercat. You want to find the race name that you've... OK. One other thing to be sure that you do is tick goodbye there. That's pretty important. Now it comes down to a little bit of Papyrus script. Now, like I said, I will put the file in the description. Oh no, that looks dangerous and crazy, but don't worry about it. It's not. It's easy. So you want to grab your bits of script, which you'll have from the link below. If I can just make sure I'm doing it right. Hold on, we're not copying that. We are going to copy that part there. That bit there, P dialogue follower as dialogue blah blah blah. So just make sure you grab that bit and put that in here. So as you can see at the end it says dismiss animal. That's the bit of script to say bugger off. If you were to press compile, it's going to place that in there, then it's going to come up fail. Don't worry about that. Go into advanced, and we're just going to rename the script so it's a little easier to work with. Dismiss. That's it. So we're going to put Bodger dismiss, and that should change. Wait for that to change. Now we're going to click on there, edit the source, and you might have guessed we're going to grab this bit here. And what we've got 3 bits of coding here, 3 bits of script, one for dismiss, one for follow, and one for wait. So we just need to grab that there. Get rid of everything in that box. Control V, paste it in. You'll have to use Control V because right click and paste isn't going to be there. Click on build, click compile. Should say successful. If it isn't, you've done something wrong. Click save. Compilation failed, and there you go. I've forgotten a step. That was kind of good actually to show you what'll happen. This bit here, I've put name here, so just get rid of all that, and then you want to type in the name of your script. That's the bit I'd forgotten. So you want to put Bodger dismiss, so it knows what it's sort of linked to in a sense. Bodger dismiss. Now compile it. Compiling. Then it should say successful. That's much better. Click save. We'll get there one day. There we go. Click exit. And as you can see, we've got a nice little bit of script there. There's one more thing to do on this one. Click into it. Click on there. Edit the value. And is it dialogue? Dialogue. Oh, God. Or is it follower dialogue? Give me a minute. It's just a matter of remembering. Ah, there we go. Dialogue follower. I was right the first time. So click dialogue follower. There we go. Okay, you'll get it go a nice little yellow symbol there with a pencil, I think it is. And as you can see, we've got our first bit set up, so he'll be able to, what is it, go away basically. Yeah, we'll be able to turn the bugger off. Go ahead and click OK. It might take a couple of seconds. So we've actually kind of confused ourselves a bit there, having it the same, but you won't have that problem. So we've got 2 there. The one's obviously my wolf and the one's a Sabercat. So at the moment we've got the dismiss set up. Now the next is follow. So if we go into follow, as you can see I've got one there, howl. If we just take a look at this, this is exactly what you've got to set up for your Sabercat. So let's have a look. Get in faction, actor and race. Alright, click new. And the response text we'll just put, I'm just going to put growl NPC Saber for me. We're going. Get in faction. Current follower faction. Get his race. I'm going pretty quick. You'll be able to slow the video down obviously if it's a bit too quick for you. Wouldn't you say? Good idea for me is just to be able to copy it. I've forgotten. Faction race. So get actor value. Click on there. Type in wait and you should have it. Waiting for player. So get actor value, waiting for player. Again, don't really need I don't think there's any specific order. Prompt again, what we're going to say to him. So in this case we're saying follow me. Get over here, you big lump. I'm being pretty rude to my Sabercat. I mean, you might not want to be so rude to your animal follower. You might want to put like, please follow me, I'll give you a cookie. So you can put in whatever you want. Here we go. So you might have guessed we're doing roughly the same thing here. We're going to go back into our little notepad document we've got. We're going to grab this bit here, the get owning, recognize it. It hasn't moaned at us. That's interesting. Rename the script. This time we're going to put Bodger follow. Click OK. Someone's online. Yay! Copy that. Get rid of what's in there. Control and V. Might have a bit much up there. That's it. Find where the script name should be. Get rid of that there. And then put the name. File save. Done something wrong again. I'm always doing something wrong. So Bodger follow. Sorry about that. Bodger follow. That's it. Exit. There we go. So it works. Yep, no errors. That's fine. Click OK. Give it a second. And this is what we've got to do for our Sabercat. The race, the faction, and the actor value. Right click new. Oh wait, that's response text, isn't it? So here we want response text. Again, like I said, I'm going to put growl. Ooh, I'm not with it today. Click OK. Now we can tell him to go away. Wait here, you furball. There we go. And then we want to click goodbye again. Right click new. Saber. It's just a really sort of repetitive thing once you get into the hang of things. Get in faction. And then get actor value. Put in wait again, waiting for player. And this time change the value to 0. Click OK. And then again, we just need that nice bit of Papyrus script in. It's here. Right click paste, go to advanced. Oh, not yet. Click compile. Rename your script. And we're going to go with Bodger wait. In there. Copy your source here again. Copy. Keep leaving a gap at the top. And then again, you want to put that as Bodger wait. File, exit, and then again, that's all. Go ahead and click OK. Give it a second, and there we go. So actual actor. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. Go under your actor. Find your Sabercat. Open him up. Now we're going to go and add a script. Now this is where you realise what we've done. Right click, edit the source, and then add. We're going to make a new script. You can call it whatever you want. Give it a minute. Just under there, don't get rid of that top line. Remove that bit there. This, what is now the second line, the W dog follower script extends, because that's not what I was saying. That you've done wrong, like a letter out of place. Double click on there. Edit the value of dialogue follower. You've only got one option there. Edit the value of the other one. Type in player animal. Yep, player animal count. Click OK, and then just remove that dog follower script. Click OK again. Make sure that you save very, very regularly, because anything can go wrong with it. Click on dialogue. There we go. So now we've got dismiss, follow and wait all in there. Click OK, or just nip in game. Make sure I've saved again. Just nip in game, and I'll show you our Sabercat fully working, although no I won't, because you've got to put him in. Just drag and drop your Sabercat where you want. I'm really messing this up, which I apologise for. So there we go. You got to make sure you drag your Sabercat. Okay, here we are in game after all this trouble, and as you can see, he's taken upon himself to hide in the bush. There's Bodger. Oh, he's having a stretch. Okay. Click on Bodger. As you can see, straight away there's a bit of a glitch. It's come up saying wait you furball. If we wait until you got that dialogue on, and we have a nice big chunky Sabercat following us. Oh. So yeah, he's more than willing to rip everybody apart, which is a very good thing. Bit crazy, but we got there in the end. If you found it useful, please let me know. Leave comment. One hell of a kick-ass Sabercat here. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.